Hello everyone and welcome to Q&A Sunday, the 5th edition. Before I begin this, I should probably explain my absence from YouTube. We took a few days off after Sunday to kind of re-energize and refocus on what we're going to be doing on the channel. And I've been working on a few scripts and everything was ready in the middle of the week to begin production and do other things and editing. And if you guys don't know, you probably have heard over the news. This was highly reported on through all media outlets, and of course on social media. It was trending worldwide. I do live in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, which was trending on Twitter for Pray for Moncton because there was a madman with camo, a crossbow, 2 automatic machine guns, and a gun belt gunning down police officers in my city. And essentially, the city locked down for about 36 hours. We were told to stay in our homes, lock the doors, shut the blinds, keep porch lights open to assist people, RCMP officers, with the search. And they thankfully caught him, and we are all slowly starting to get back to normal here. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. I don't want to do a whole lengthy video about the ordeal, but I want to say thank you to the RCMP and also from this city, but also from the entire province, as well as neighboring provinces that came and helped with the manhunt, as well as military personnel, as well as everyone else. I think for all the support that I had on Twitter during this trying time. Me and Melanie greatly appreciate it. But we are all fine, and we're back to regular scheduled programming here on YouTube. So let's get started. We've got Adam Buskirk coming back at us with 3 questions. He asked, number 1, what game or games do you find that get shit on the most, but you find yourself enjoying even with its flaws? He cites as examples Resident Evil 6 and Operation Raccoon City. I personally haven't played those games. I haven't played 5 yet. That's actually something that me and Melanie might do for couples play because it is split screen co-op. So I might do Chris Redfield and she might do, God, I don't remember that girl's name. Your companion, the one that sucks as an AI, but we'll use her. The one game that I think gets a little bit undeserved shit on that I thought was pretty good, even with the bad. I will admit that the twist ending for everything was bad, and that was the 3D remake of well, not remake, but the reboot or continuation. I don't know. Bionic Commando. Not Bionic Commando Rearm to Rearm 2, because those are pretty good games. But Bionic Commando, I feel, just gets a lot of negative slack. I mean, the controls were pretty good. I mean, the gameplay itself was pretty good. But I think people just couldn't get past all those like horrible cutscenes. I love the one where you're fighting the snake monster, and if you die on the first time, instead of saying you'll have to kill it, the guy goes, you gotta fuck it. And like, what? Now, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head as far as like games that I like that I get shit on. I could probably say TMNT on NES just because of all the quote-unquote angry reviewers that say it's a cowabunga piece of dog shit or a cow piece of dog, whatever everyone else tries to rip off AVGN. But man, I love that game. I don't care what anyone else says. That's a fantastic game. Yes, it's hard, but hey, that was the NES. Games were hard back then. I'm actually thinking of doing a more positive review on the game to show people, you know what, it's not all that bad. It's actually a pretty good game when you get down to it. Yeah, it doesn't have every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character, but then, come on, we know that there's multiverses now of turtles, so take the good with the bad. He asked also, number 2, if you had the game, would you consider taking Achievement Horror Request? I would, actually. I wouldn't mind taking requests saying, hey, do this game. It's just a matter, though, I can take the request, but I don't know if it would make a good video or not. But I haven't actually had anyone request a specific game for me to do a video on. So if you guys do, leave them a comment, send me a tweet, send me a Facebook message, even though my Facebook's not really working this time, at least my Johnny J's account. But yeah, just send me a message if you want me to review anything. As long as I have it or I can easily get it and it's something that I can actually, say something about for more than 8.5 minutes or so, then yeah, I can certainly do a video on it. Number 3, what would you find to be the most annoying? When fanboys start arguing of how their system is better, or when people start having mini strokes over graphics and resolution. He cites example, Watch Dogs resolution on PS4/Xbox One. Out of those two, Adam, probably people having mini strokes over graphics and resolution. When people go, "Oh, this game's not 1080p, it's 932p," it's like, are you really missing out on those extra pixels? Honestly, to the untrained eye, you're probably not even going to notice the difference. I prefer my games whatever resolution I can take them, and at their intended frame rate, not these artificial ones. That's the one thing I actually have a pet peeve of, is these TVs that have that like free flow that makes everything go at 48 frames per second and everything's more smooth the way it's not supposed to be and it wasn't intentionally shot. I get dizzy from those, especially with video games. So if I ever have a TV like that, like I have a TV right now that's like way old. I mean, it's 1080i and one HDMI port. So once I upgrade, I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything like that. And if I do, that I don't know what the option is to turn on and just leave it off by default. That was it. We're pretty light on questions this week, but again, if you guys have any questions you want to ask for next week's episode, please leave it down in the comments below, and I will answer it next week. Until then, this has been Q&A Sunday, and I will see you next week. Take care.